It's great that you're here to work on vibrato. Commit to doing these exercises every day for a week and you'll be surprised how quickly you are able to create the hand shape, make the correct motion, and be ready for the next steps. Today we're going to work on vibrato for cello and bass. First thing I want you to do is just set your instrument down, because we are going to work without the instrument at first to make sure we are moving the arm and finger in the correct motion. I'm going to use the opposite hand so that you can mirror me in this video. I'd like you to reach your instrument hand out to the side. Leaving your elbow in the air, bend at the elbow so that your fingers come back over to your collarbone area. Now think of your middle finger pivoting from one corner of the fingernail to the other corner of the fingernail. Notice my elbow has stayed up. I'm pivoting the whole entire forearm here. Okay, so again, your shoulder's going to stay relaxed. You're going to reach your instrument hand out to the side. You're going to bend at the elbow, and you're going to pivot the entire forearm. You're going to feel this up here a lot in your shoulder. If you start hunching up, try to relax it, but keep your elbow up. If you start flapping like a chicken, we'll check that out. We don't want to flap like a chicken inside. No chickens inside. Okay, now we're going to get our instrument for the next step. Now we're going to work with the instrument. I'm going to have it on the incorrect side so that you can be a mirror to me again. First of all, I want you to reach the instrument hand out to the side. I want you to bend at the elbow, and I want you to bring it all the way across the front of your cello or bass. And then use the pad of your finger for now on the edge. I just don't want the fingernail digging into the top of the varnish. The reason I'm doing this is so you can get used to the larger motion of the forearm here. Now slide it back, put the hand on the neck of the instrument and try to make that same motion. Really look at this part of your forearm to see if it is moving. If we go to what's called doorknob style, then you don't really see the forearm move. We want the entire forearm to be moving. Again, it's kind of like you're rolling from one extreme corner of the fingernail to the other, and then back, and then to the other. I'm making it really obnoxious so you can kind of get how this motion works. Practice those two introductory exercises a lot so that you can get the motion comfortable before you move to this next step. So what you're going to do now is you're going to put the thumb on the back of the neck, and you're going to make sure that it is perpendicular to the neck. If the neck is going straight up and down, your thumb is going to be parallel to the floor so it can be perpendicular to the neck. Okay, you want that thumb placed behind that second finger. So again, when you're pivoting back and forth around that second finger, it's really from one corner of the fingernail to the other, and your thumb is acting as the fulcrum, like a teeter-totter a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be really important. We don't want that thumb back up here. We don't want that wrist tucked down. That elbow is going to have to stay up. So we want to just make sure we have that basic position. So the first thing I want you to do is just experiment with making that rolling motion, again, making sure the whole forearm is moving. If it doesn't, you'll see it right away. If you practice in front of a mirror, this is a great idea. Okay, another thing you can do is just go up like you're shifting really fast and then put the finger down and then it wiggles. Shift really fast, finger down, wiggle, shift really fast. Try different fingers each time. It's gonna change the balance of your hand, like where